Remember one of those days where the next day you had like an exam, or maybe a job interview, or something extremely important? What were the actions that you took? You probably said to your friends, "Oh, I can't come out tonight. Tomorrow's an important day," and you probably went to sleep early and did the correct things. You probably did not drink, and you probably had your clothes ready in the morning so you could instantly just get up and put on the correct clothes and then walk out the door because tomorrow was an important day, right? And so when you had this exam or job interview or meeting or whatever it was, you did all the correct things. You proved to yourself and to everyone that you are capable of taking the correct actions. And that's very important. You were capable of doing all the correct things, like going to sleep early, not drinking, not getting distracted by scrolling social media until 2 a.m., not doing all the stupid things that limit you. And you were pretty damn productive because tomorrow was an important day. But what if that was every day? What if you did that every day? What if you said to yourself, tomorrow is an important day because tomorrow I will be working towards my goals and dreams. Tomorrow I will be productive and work hard so that my ambitions can come into reality. What if you did that? Who would you become? What kind of a person would you be at the end of, let's say, a month? Not talking even about a year. Like, who would you become? Because you've proven that you can take the correct actions and do the correct things. The only thing is that you have not done them. You've proved that you can do them, but you're not doing them. And so you have to, not be lazy, and you just have to do them day after day after day. And maybe one day, you don't do it and you miss out and something happens, or you just feel like going to some party and then you do it. Like, okay, happens. But then get back to the grind the next day. Because you see, every time that you do the correct things, you make it easier. You can imagine, for example, a mental fence. Imagine that there is a fence that you have to climb over every time you want to do something. No matter what that is, whether it's to brush your teeth, go to the gym, or watch TV. All of those things have a fence which you have to get over to do those actions. And the more you get over that fence, the easier it becomes. The fence grows smaller, it becomes easier to hop over it. And you probably watched TV so many times or scrolled social media so many times that the fence is basically non-existent. You can just walk right over it. You don't even have to climb at all. Because you've done it so many times that it becomes so easy and so a part of you. And so you should do the things which you want to do in the long run, like going to the gym. Because every time that you go to the gym, you reinforce that pattern, and that mental fence grows smaller. And the fence to do something else instead of going to the gym grows bigger, and then you get more disciplined over time the more you do it. And you might miss a day, something might happen, you might get sick, and you can't go, and that might happen, and that's totally fine. And then you just have to accept, okay, that happened, move on and continue the next day. And you can use this to reinforce yourself to become the person that you want to be, because once again, you've proven it. When you said tomorrow was an important day, you prove that you are capable of doing all the actions that are required to become a better version of yourself. You can go to sleep early. You can prepare for the next day. You can say no to your hangout and not go drinking. You can say no to social media and just, go to sleep. You can do these things and you have proven it. Now you just have to keep repeating it and make that mental fence so small that it becomes literally just second nature to go to sleep early and wake up early and to do the correct things. Go to gym, work hard, whatever it is. Study on your courses, right? And you just have to keep repeating it, and that's how you get better at things. You do them, and you do them enough. Most people always want to learn things by not actually doing the thing. They're like, oh, I want to play guitar. Maybe I should read a book about it. But you can't learn the guitar with a book. You simply have to take the guitar into your hands and try to play the chords, play them like shit, fail, and then try again. And you know what? Eventually you get better. And that's with everything. You have to learn by actually doing the thing. People want to learn by doing something completely different. Like if I just read a book, or if I just, go and maybe watch from the sidelines as someone else does it. But you won't learn even close to as well as if you actually did it. No matter what that is, from guitar to business to whatever, making videos. The way I learned to make better videos was by making videos. Improvement comes by doing. And so you just have to do it. And doing it makes doing it again easier. And that's the good part. So right now, it's the hardest that it's ever going to be. It's literally never gonna get any harder. Because right now the mental fence is as high as it can be because you've never done it. Or you've maybe done it once or twice. But every time that you do it, it gets easier. So think about it. As long as you do it now, it will forever be easier in the future to do it again. And don't you want that? Don't you want it to be easy to go to the gym? Don't you want it to be easy to do the work or to study for an exam? But the only way to make it easy is by actually doing it, because then it gets easier every time. It's like almost like compounding interest. At first it doesn't seem like a lot, but eventually after a few months of doing the gym, you just realize, oh, going to the gym is second nature. It's compounded so high that you don't even realize that, you're thinking. You don't even think about going to the gym. You just do it. You don't have to mentally process anything to go to the gym. You just, wake up and you're like, oh, wow, I'm at the gym. And that's what you can do if you just do it. If you imagine your life as a burning fuse, and to get the things that you want, you have to cut parts off. So for example, if your life is 100 centimeters, let's say the fuse is 100 centimeters, and it's constantly slowly burning, it's getting closer to the point where boom, it's constantly slowly burning. If it takes 5 centimeters for you to get in fantastic shape, and you have to cut 5 centimeters off to trade, you have to trade 5 centimeters of that fuse for you to be in fantastic shape. You should start now. Because eventually, if you don't start, that burning fuse will get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually you won't have 5 centimeters of that fuse to trade to be in fantastic shape. And everyone can realize that the centimeters might represent years or months or whatever. So you have this, time on planet Earth that is constantly getting shorter and shorter. You will never get that time back, and there's a limited amount of it. And you can trade it for all kinds of things that you want. You can trade it for getting in better shape. You can trade it for a better career. You can trade it to learning new skills. You can trade it for all of these things, but you have to trade time for those things. You have to trade parts of the fuse. And the more you wait, the less fuse you will have to trade for all the skills that you want and all the things that you want and the career that you want and the body and physique that you want. So you can't wait long. So don't be lazy and think of tomorrow as an important day, because tomorrow you will chase your dreams, and even more importantly, you can chase them today. So stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have a fantastic day.